Well, today is Maundy Thursday, and our verse of the day comes from Jesus' farewell discourse from the Gospel of John, John chapter 14, verse 27, where Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, peace I give to you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." Peace is a really important word in the pages of the Bible. In the Hebrew Bible, in what we call the Old Testament, it's the word shalom. In the Greek New Testament, the word is eirene. And so often, shalom or eirene, peace, is a significant part of what God longs to give to the world and to people. On Jesus' last night, that Thursday night, as he's talking with his disciples according to John's Gospel, part of what he is promising to give them is his peace, which is different than any peace or contentment or satisfaction that the world can give. And Jesus says he doesn't give as the world gives, because so much of where we find satisfaction or contentment or peace in the world can very, very quickly be taken away, as so many of us have experienced around the world in the midst of the COVID virus pandemic. Jesus gives not as the world gives. He gives in such a way that nothing and no one can ever take it away. And that includes his peace. This is something that Paul writes about in Philippians chapter 4, where he talks about the peace of Christ guarding our hearts and our minds. Peace is also one of the fruit of the Spirit that Paul writes about in Galatians. Those of us who are followers of Jesus Christ should reflect the nature of Christ, including the peace that he gives us. And even as we live through a crisis like this one, we have the assurance of the peace that Christ gives that transcends this world and that the world cannot take away. And that's why, as Jesus says, we need not be afraid.